everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Meredith and today I'm going to start a weekend in my life here in New York. It is Saturday, and then I also always forget to say this, but subscribe, like, comment, you know, and then also follow me over on Instagram at Eat Stretch Explore if you want to see what I get up to in a little bit more of a timely fashion, because I do post a little bit more frequently over there. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to just start my day and I'll kind of update you as we go. I do have some plans, so I'm going to go to the Whiskey Festival in Brooklyn today. It is going to be 3 hours. My friend and I bought tickets on a discount app. I'll try to link you to the deals website. I think I might get a little bit of a commission for referring you, but yeah, it's a really great way to find cheap things to do and also discounted things to do throughout the city. That's where I got my bottomless brunch when my sister visited as well. Anyway, so we're going to go to that, and then before that we're going to go to lunch at the DeKalb Market Hall because it's in the same building. Definitely stay tuned and watch through the video if you want to see a bumbling person try to describe whiskey flavors. So I like whiskey, but I don't know that much about it, so hopefully I'll learn a lot about whiskey during this time. I think we might also get some other stuff included in our admission, and there are like food carts, but I think you have to pay for those extra, which is why we're going to lunch first. Even though it's not going to be like super cheap because it's like the market hall, it'll at least be a little bit less expensive than when you're in an alcohol festival. Oh no, that's leaking from the ceiling. Okay, so it's supposed to rain like all afternoon. I brought this junky umbrella because I'm hoping there's a coat check, but there might not be one. Making my way. It's a hard decision between Fat Fall and the jerk chicken place. Decided on Fat Fall and I got the hatch, and I upgraded to black fried rice for just $2. That a quarter chicken is huge, but this is the white meat quarter chicken. I don't know if it's truly white meat, but I also got the black fried rice. This is so much chicken. So the chicken is still really tender, and the rice is like oddly sweet. I wasn't expecting the rice to be sweet, but it's quite sweet with a little bit of spice, like sweet and sour sauce.
Berry, it's 5.5% alcohol. The black one's the same flavor, but it's 8.5%, so just stronger. The white ones are 0 sugar, 0 carb, a little bit lighter, also the same flavor. The red one here is 5.5, but it's a cranberry and elderberry here. Oh, okay.
Let me see this call.
It's a little bit misplaced, but it's a silent auction for sports memorabilia. I don't know, it's a little bit strange to me. We need the signed print from Little Rascals. Look at these comically large pretzels, they're so good. Super smooth. They had a root beer float and it was delicious. These people are making mad sales. Trying this cookie dough whiskey. So because that cookie dough one was disgusting. They have apple pie vodka, cinnamon whiskey, and moonshine. So they make more than just beer apparently. I tried the blue one, which is like 80 proof. Then try the Old Part Ginger. Maria's very popular. But like whatever, Kermit. No, this is not Kermit. So the other one was like 101 Dalmatians was very popular. Kermit not so much. Kermit is very not popular. My friend is at the movie. I'm going to go back home. I think we might meet up for tomorrow to go to something. I don't know. We'll decide later. I'll try to show you around the DeKalb Mall. I'm trying to find like a bathroom. Okay, so I'm on my way home. Not entirely convinced I got my $39 worth, but I'm walking home to the train station to go home to Manhattan. It's very cold and very windy and very rainy out right now. I am obviously back home, so the train ride home took forever and a half. So it kept stopping in between stations, and then also it stopped 2 stations away from me for like 20 minutes. I took a fat nap in the time that we were waiting at that station. So yeah, $39. Don't think I got my money's worth. I also wasn't like trying to push it too much because I also didn't want to be like completely drunk or anything. There were definitely some people that were completely drunk by the end of the time. So I would say some of them were gross. Some of them would be good on ice. Some of them would be good in cocktails. I would say that there was one location that I wish I would have bought something at, but I just like didn't have time to do it. Also, it was like really crowded in that particular area. So I might try to see, like, it's in Corning. Can't remember the brand, and I don't have my card with me. It's over in my purse. So it was an okay experience. My friend said she got her money's worth, even though she didn't like consume as much as me, but she like learned a lot, I guess. And I don't think I learned as much. I had kind of thought it was going to be a little bit more like, you know, like you go to conferences and you have like a little bit of like, I don't know, seminars and stuff. There were no seminars, so I feel like I was a little bit lacking there. But yeah, there were definitely a lot of people in there like consuming a lot. There were some people that were like kind of rude at the end. They were like pushing me through, and like I didn't really want to, like I basically got stuck in a corner because this person was very aggressive and pushed me through the crowd because they wanted to get like all of the samples possible. So yeah, anyway, I don't know if I would go back next year, but it was interesting. I hope I got you some footage about some of the beverages. My friend and I realized that we like whiskey, but we like whiskey cocktails more. So we definitely kind of gravitated more towards the cocktails in a can, which weren't necessarily whiskey based, but they were like, anyway, I have to figure out dinner. I think it's just gonna be a taco bowl again, so sorry, I'm not gonna show you that because it's kind of boring. It's me again. I obviously took out my contacts. I don't know, I just changed my contacts today. This is very boring for you, but like I changed it to some brand new pair because I was like, dang, these are kind of old. So I took them out and there's a brand new pair, but I can't see with them in. Like, it wasn't even because I was like drinking today. Like legitimately when I put them in, I was like, huh, it's a little bit fuzzy. So anyway, I'm a little bit worried about my contacts. But yeah, anyway, when I was preparing my dinner, I was like listening to the Spotify channel that I set up for Shinhwa. So it's like why if Shinhwa ever came on a US tour, you best believe I would pay money to go there. So my friends and I went, when did I go? 2014, I think, because it was like the grand finale. And like ever since then, they have had like additional shows. But like, I was like, dang, they're getting kind of up there in age. This might actually be it. So like when my friend had extra tickets, I bought it. Anyway, if they came to the US, I 100% would go, like regardless of where it is. Like even if it's like in, I don't know, Omaha, Nebraska, I would go there to see them because I love Shinhwa so much. But I was also thinking about it. I was like, yeah, these songs are like really good. But then I was like also thinking about it because like when I first started listening to Shinhwa, I didn't know Korean like at all. I could like read it, but I couldn't like figure out what it meant, you know, like translate or anything. So I was like thinking about it when I was listening to it. I was like, dang, these songs are kind of weird. But then I was also thinking about how one time I went to noraebang. I hate noraebang, which is like singing rooms, like karaoke. But I went with my friend from Netherlands and then her friend from Japan. My Dutch friend and I had talked about it, and also her Japanese friend, how all of us were like Shinhwa fans from like back in the day, like late 90s, early 2000s. And we were all like, yeah, we like didn't know what they were saying, but like we liked their songs. And like we were talking about how like it's so hard to sing a noraebang to songs that we actually know versus like songs that we learned before we knew the language, because part of it is like when you think too hard about lyrics, you're like, oh dang, these are weird, you know. So yeah, anyway, I am getting my dinner together. I have the taco bowl in front of me. I'm not going to show you because it looks honestly kind of gross, and I'm making the tortilla chips in the air fryer, so those are just going to be that. I have been adding a little bit of lime juice to them every day, and it's like actually quite good, so just sprinkle a little bit in there right when they're almost done. And then I also have some grapes because I love grapes. So this is dinner for tonight. It's kind of late. It's 7:30. That's late for me. I usually eat at like 5:30, as you know. So yeah, I'm gonna like eat and then probably do a little bit of relaxation, maybe a sheet mask or something. I don't know. I am going to bed. It's like about 9:30 or so, but honestly my body is like telling me that I'm old. So yesterday, I don't know if I told you, but I worked out really hard for like how big of a blob I am. Honestly, I probably should like work out that hard every day, but yeah, today was special. So yesterday I worked out during that webinar and it was really boring, honestly, the webinar. So I was on it and I was like, assuming that I would walk like pretty slow, you know, like 4 miles per hour. No, I was like 10.3. So like every day when I'm doing it like a normal workout, I'm usually like at a 6.3. So 10.3 was really fast and I was like dripping sweat. Like I was like so sweaty after I finished. Sorry about that, TMI. But yeah, after that, then I was like, oh, I may as well like continue it. Like I have a little bit of energy left. So I did a kettlebell workout for 20 minutes and those are intense workouts. They work your entire body. Needless to say, I'm very sore right now because I am very much a blob. So my neck is like really sore because it was like not my neck, but like, you know, I don't know what those muscles are called, but like it's a full body workout. So if you ever want to find a workout and you're also a blob, do kettlebells first and foremost. Cardio is like whatever, but like the kettlebell ones, man, those, number one, they show like instant results, and number two, they're a full body workout. Yeah, so I bought mine. So this is a little bit of a story, I guess, but I outfitted my second bedroom right before the pandemic in like February 2020, and honestly, I was so lucky. So I was planning to go back to grad school, like a different type of grad school, and I had been like, okay, I'm gonna invest in like a desk chair, and then I was like, oh, okay, may as well like also add on some equipment for my gym and stuff, because I've always had that elliptical in there, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna add on like kettlebells and stuff. So I did that in February 2020. Honestly, if I would have sold my stuff in like April 2020, I would have made a killing because nobody could get any of the stuff I had bought in February. I also bought toilet paper. That's a different story. I didn't need that. But yeah, anyway, I'll try to link it below. So some of the kettlebells you can buy online are pretty bad. They like filled with sand and stuff. This one is like full on metal. So I'll try to link the one I bought. I bought it on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I think it was like $12.99 or something like that when I bought it. So I don't know how much it is now. Anyhoozled, I am going to go to bed soon, and hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get up to something interesting. I think my friend and I might meet up to go out and do stuff because we're both like kind of, we don't want to do work basically on the weekend because like I have plenty I should be doing, but like I don't want to do it. Same with her. So we might meet up again tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I need to go to bed. My neck is like, it's like right here, the back part of my neck. Good morning. It is Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. So today I have quite a few things to get done around the house. I have to do some unboxings for the month. There's also a few things I need to start testing out. So I definitely need to do unboxings today. And then my friend and I maybe will be going to a couple of sample sales. There's a Herschel one and an Everlane one. I personally want to go to the Everlane one because it's the last day. So it usually means additional discounts. So we kind of talked about that yesterday, but I don't know if we're going to do it. It's supposed to be like hot today. It's like 60s, I think, and humid. So I had to like turn on the fan last night. It was so hot in my apartment. It's still hot now, and you can hear it. The steam heat is coming on in all the rooms, so it's gonna get even hotter. Yeah, anyway, that is the plan. So nothing concrete yet, but I am wearing a sweater right now, so I'm gonna turn off the camera and take off the sweater because I think I'm gonna be very uncomfortable for the rest of the day. For lunch today, really simple quesadilla with guacamole, and what else was in it? I don't remember. I also have some black olives. I just bought this head on YesStyle. It kind of okay fits okay. That's what it was, word order. But I mean, it's not like the best fit, but that's just my head shape. It's like very odd. But it's 100% cotton, so it does feel like it'll be a little bit breathable in the summer. But yeah, I am sweating in here. It's so hot. My apartment is not equipped for the change in temperature. It's like 60s out right now. So I should also not be wearing this sweater. Okay, so I just took a flat lay. But yeah, I am very impressed by this package. I got it from Elf and Influencer, so this is a PR package. But I thought I was only going to get the Power Grip Primer, but I ended up getting all of this, which is very surprising, and I'm very grateful for it. So this primer is like kind of sticky actually, but I am excited to try it out. It's obviously supposed to be sticky because it's a power grip, but yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how it works. It is smaller than a lot of other primers that I have. This is the Luminous Putty Bronzer, and I got mine in Summer Fridays, and it's actually pretty glowy. I don't know if you can see that, but the one thing I would say is it looks very dark in the pot, but when I put it on my hand to try it out in the video, it did buff out quite nicely, even on my like medium light skin. And then here is a lip lacquer. So this one is in the shade Black Cherry. Sorry about my Roomba. But yeah, so this one is actually quite nice. It's pretty comfortable, a little bit sticky though. It didn't feel overly drying or anything, so I'm going to continue liking this. It also wasn't like a weird color on my style of makeup. It looks pretty natural, so I'm very appreciative of that. This is a new mascara to me. It's the Lash and Roll mascara, and it has the dual-sided brush, so the long bristles and the short bristles, so that was something interesting. Sorry, my robot vacuum is in the room now. And then finally I got these sponges, so I always love having new sponges to try out. But yeah, thank you to e.l.f. and Influencer. This is very exciting. I also just opened up this Way body cleanser. It's in the St. Bart scent, which I believe is the new scent. So according to the information here, it's notes of dragon fruit, orange blossom, tuberose, and musk. So I'm kind of excited to try it out. But yeah, it is a new product. So I did a sniff test, and it's kind of like a fresh scent. I'm kind of interested to see how it works on my skin, because my skin, as you know, is like very dry, and I'm supposed to only use the Dove body wash, the moisturizing one, because long story, but yeah, anyways, I'm kind of interested to see if this is going to be okay for my skin, because sometimes when I use heavily fragranced body wash, it kind of makes me have some sort of reaction and my skin actually gets drier. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how this works. The final Influencer item is the Zero Sugar Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. I'm going to pop it in the fridge and give you a taste test later in the vlog. I have been craving soda recently, so I'm going to be interested in seeing how this is. Typically, I don't reach for a Dr. Pepper. If I am going to treat myself to a soda, it is not going to be Dr. Pepper. It's going to be like a Coke. But yeah, we'll see how this one is, especially because it is strawberries and cream, which is the new flavor. I'm very interested in seeing if this like still tastes like Dr. Pepper, if it has a little bit of a more berry sort of flavor. We'll see. But I do love me a cream soda, so if this tastes like a cream soda, I'm going to be very excited. Doing a little bit of meal prep, so I have a head of cauliflower in here with some water. I'm going to cook it because I'm going to make mashed cauliflower. I'm also marinating some chicken in the Olive Garden dressing, so let me just get this all started. I'm going to steam it. Probably 17 minutes. Well, let's do it 20, just in case. Steamed cauliflower, not the best smell in the world, but steamed it up. It's pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit of oat milk and then also use, hold on. As I was saying, I'm going to use the oat milk and then also this organic sour cream, the lactose-free stuff, to make it a little bit more creamy, and I'm going to add some cracked black pepper and some salt in here to taste. Hopefully it's going to be really nice. The chicken's looking pretty good, so I'm going to throw that into the air fryer shortly and I'll show you dinner. Dug out my trusty immersion blender and I'm going to just, you know, immersion blend it. The flavor is really good, but it's a little bit more watery. I forgot to drain out the water that I had at the bottom to steam it, so that's on me. I was a little bit out of my order of operations. I am running out of bowls, but this is dinner. I have a chicken Caesar salad, so I did use a piece of chicken that I marinated in the Olive Garden dressing and then air fried. And then I have my cauliflower mash, so it's ended up being more like cauliflower soup. It is like getting a little bit thicker now, but it is pretty thin still, but that's on me. I look like a boy. Okay, so I'm trying to like break in this hat because I'm trying to figure out if it'll actually fit my head if I like wear it more. I don't know. As you can see, I didn't leave my house today. I am feeling a little bit FOMO about not going to the Everlane sale because they were giving like additional 50 to 60% off, I think, 50% off, I think, of the already reduced sample sale prices. So I'm a little bit FOMO because I wanted some new shoes from Everlane because their shoes actually fit, but I don't need to spend money, especially because I bought this cool hat. But yeah, anyway, I obviously did not leave my house, but I did a lot of cleaning and stuff, just things that needed to be done. So basically right now I'm on load number 2 of the dishwasher because I had a lot of dishes that needed to be done. Honestly, I probably should have ran my dishwasher yesterday, but I think I was waiting to put a cup in and then I forgot about it and then went to bed. But yeah, so anyway, load 2. And then on top of that, I have been cleaning my room and stuff just because I had to do all the unboxings from March. So I have unboxed everything and then I I broke down the boxes. So I broke down the boxes and now I have like 2 entire trash bags full of boxes that I need to take out to the recycling area, but To be honest, it's a little dark out right now and I'm a little bit scared. Recently there have been a lot of like crimes on the crime app, so I'm a little bit waiting until maybe tomorrow morning, daylight to go out. But yeah, anyway, I have some recyclings that need to go out. I also have trash that needs to go out, so it's just like a full entire day at the trash recycling center. But yeah, anyway, I am working on getting my video uploaded and stuff like that. But yeah, this hat, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just not a hat person. I also feel like maybe the bill is too big. I don't know. I just found 2 of these in my other room, so I'm going to try to drink them in the next day or 2 because, long story short, but they were redoing the sewers in front of my apartment, so I didn't have water, and this was quite a few years ago, so I just got to finish drinking this water up because I bought it just in case the water didn't come back in time, you know, or it was like kind of funky. So yeah, I have 2 of these I need to drink up. I'm trying to get these videos uploaded, but there's a little bit of drama in the neighborhood. And not drama, it's more like actually a fire. There's like a park fire across the street. So like part of me is like, I kind of want to go to bed, but also like, what happens if it jumps across the street? But yeah, you can maybe hear the fire trucks coming. I got the alert on the crime app. A lot of stuff has been going on that crime app. I'm getting a little bit scared. I don't know what's going on. It's spring, I understand that, but like, it's like the cycle of like the seasons of like what happens, but like it's been a lot of violent crime recently. I was just talking to my friend and like being like, oh yeah, there's nothing to worry about, but now I'm like, oh, maybe I spoke too soon, you know, like 2 weeks ago. I know I signed out a while ago, but update. Fire is extinguished. Oh my gosh, I'm like not doing well today with my words. So yeah, I'm going to get ready for bed and do my skincare. I have just gone through everything that I went through in my unboxing today and found links for it. Some of that stuff is like super cheap. Like the e.l.f. stuff, I know it was going to be inexpensive, but it was a lot less expensive than I thought, which was like already, I was like, oh, the lip product is going to be like $5. It was $3. What the heck? And then this primer here is $10. So honestly, since it is less product, I actually probably would, I mean, I haven't tried it out yet, but this No Problem is $15 and it's a little bit more of a product in there. Anyway, so that was eye-opening. So let me just get my skincare done and I'll check in with you tomorrow morning. It'll be Monday. I do have to kind of do some stuff in the morning prepping, and this recruiter contacted me over the weekend and said they had like a list of stuff for me to look at, and there were a couple of interesting sort of jobs in the list, so I might send my resume out there and put my hat in the ring, as they would say. And then I think tomorrow morning I'm going to try to wake up early and exercise rather than try to do it in the afternoon, because I just find that when I do it in the afternoon, I like get, I don't know, I just feel like kind of drained for the rest of the day, which makes sense. But now that I'm thinking about it, why do I want to do it in the morning? It's really more like a meal eating schedule, which is probably bad, but it's also like when I try to do it after the work day, so I still try to like sign out at 5, I just feel like I'm super hungry because I'm trying not to snack too much, plus I don't have any snacks, and all my interviews are in the afternoons. Just in terms of how I've been scheduling things, I've been trying to keep my mornings open and then keeping my afternoons for interviews, just so it's a little bit more of a structure. So anyway, I'm just babbling at this point, so I'll talk to you in the morning.